Shards of glass still litter Brandon Wallace's home.
These windows were all blown out here and water came in.
He was on an overnight trip with his wife. Brandon says a flooded home is the last thing he thought he'd be coming home to.
All of my wife's grandmother's furniture and stuff is just totally ruined, and as well as, again, the floors and the shutters.
Brandon tells Action 4 News dollar signs immediately started going off in his head as he and his wife assessed the damage. Not only would they have to replace most of the flooring and some furniture, a new problem arose later in the weekend. Hail managed to gather in their attic, and it was starting to melt.
And we noticed on Sunday that our ceilings are now leaking down, and we also had water coming in from the chimney as well, and so just kind of all areas, and we weren't here to stop it.
Despite the significant damage to his home, Brandon got to work, renting a dehumidifier to help dry the floors, cleaning up his yard, and getting temporary windows put in to protect his home from further damage.
We're just trying to do as much as we can.
Daniel Longoria, claim representative with State Farm Insurance, says Brandon is on the right track. He says while State Farm is there to help during these tough times, they can't do it all. He says policyholders need to make an effort in preventing any further damage to their home.
Protect any windows that have been broken. If there have been any openings made into the roof, either by hail or wind blowing shingles off or blowing any part of the roof off, they should make an effort to cover that opening to prevent further damage to the home.
As for those temporary replacements, Daniel says save all the receipts. Trash bags, plywood, glass, etc. All can be reimbursed. In McAllen, Katie Lopez, Action 4 News.